Hello, my name is Joe, and welcome to another edition of Joe's Super Fantabulous PC Gaming Channel, where I'm here in Elder Scrolls Online, and I've been having fun playing through all the stories in ESO. And so this is my little character, Fluffy No Pants, and her only purpose in the universe is to quest. And she's going through all the stories in order, starting with the base game, and then she'll move on to the DLCs, chapters, and so forth and so on, all the way through. Now, currently I'm still in the base game. She is questing through Glenumbra, and we're having fun seeing all the stories of Glenumbra. So when we were last logged in, I accidentally found the end of the line for the quests on Glenumbra, but there are still some here that I haven't picked up yet. So let's see. Okay, that takes me to another zone. There we go. Oh, I had a crocodile bounty that I was working on. Let's finish that up, since that should be nice and easy.
I was tired of walking anyway.
Let's see. From our current location... Oh, look! It's not very far at all, because I'm right over here. So I had found a note that indicated that there was a bounty for crocodiles, mainly their teeth, where someone was trying to basically thin the amount of crocodiles, and so I'm here to collect that bounty. Hopefully.
Huh? What do you want with this old hunt master?
Well, I'm here to claim the bounty on the crocodiles.
Are you now? You're the first one today who still has all his arms and legs. Ah, these are pretty. Pretty disgusting. Here, take your gold.
Oh, thank you. Oh, and before we go too far, let's go ahead and refresh the Witch Mother's boon. So currently it is part of the Witches' Festival, and the boon gives me a boost to experience, which stacks with any other experience boost that I have available. Okay, so we can finish up here with disorganized crime. This one's a little bit further from where I am, so we can go ahead and hop through a shrine and pop out down here. Yeah, there were some criminals that were the Red Rooks that were holding people hostage, and I was trying to liberate them, and then got sidetracked and ended up here.
Vec, I hope you're watching.
Now, do I have to deal with this person before I can go? Oh, changed your mind, did you? Yeah, you better. Alright. Ah, old man says you now have a new Rumble sub. Hey, thank you. Yeah, I'm just trying to diversify just in case something happens on YouTube. You never know. You can get canceled on YouTube simply for existing. Oh, these guys are right here and they didn't see me? Pretty myopic, I would say. Speaking of Rumble and all these other services, like I said, I have like all these old videos from years and years that I'll probably have to transcode them, but put up some of my old classic hits on the other sharing platforms. But the good thing is that a couple of days ago I was finally upgraded to fiber optic, and it's 1 gigabit up and down. So now, no more problems with uploading stuff. We had some minor technical difficulties yesterday, but that turned out to be a local Wi-Fi frequency problem, not the ISPs having issues. So, yeah, just been kind of ironing out, making sure that signals that we have good coverage, Yeah, mesh networking is a good thing. I'm finding that out the hard way. I get a lot of interference from my neighbors. Everybody wants to have something wireless these days. Oh, you know what? I'd like to have Miri help me, but she is a bit of a softie. And she gets very upset when I do what has to be done. So, here, let's go ahead and bid her farewell, at least temporarily for now. Otherwise, she gets mad when we do things the proper way. Oh, wow, this person's really good at stunning. Too bad for them, I'm really good at killing. Oh, and now Miri comes back. Hey, Miri, what's up? Yeah, Miri gets upset when I murder people with the Blade of Woe, so that's like, here, why don't you step over here, Miri? You don't want to see this. And she comes back, what happened to this person? It's like, you know what? He just died of cancer. Yeah, that's right. Cancer. It was very sudden. Do 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 do. Whoops. Oh, I I wasn't paying attention. Okay, there we go. Let's get hidden again. Oh, you know what? By the way, Miri, would you mind stepping away for just a second? You can come back in a minute. Hello. How are you today? Yeah, you came to the wrong neighborhood. He's looking this way. Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't see me. Oh well, didn't help you. Oh, are my bags full again?
All right. So how much trouble are you in?
Oh, just a bit, just a bit. Although, actually, maybe you can come back in a second because I have a feeling I probably have a thing or two to sell.
Care to bargain?
So here is my little merchant who pops up whenever I need her. Oh, actually, I don't have anything to sell. My bags are just perpetually full. All right, well, hopefully there's room in the bank. Emphasis on hopefully. Where is the banker? Oh, he appeared down here.
May I be of service?
Okay, good, good. There is a little bit of room in the bank. Okay, anything that says profit, I can't do anything with. Okay, bank is full. Let's grab that. Dismiss the banker. And let's burn their little boat. They call it a longboat. I call that a dinghy. But,
Did
oh
I
well.
miss anything interesting?
Oh, just a few murders. Although, now that Muri's with us, no need to be coy. Whoops. There we go.
Go around!
Oh, let's see what goodies you have. Okay, let's go ahead and get hidden again. And we'll go talk to the captain. Now that we've basically made things a lot more difficult for the Red Rook. I love that with the champion point system, you know, you can basically jog and still be hidden.
I assumed that horn was a signal when I saw the nobles run out. Good thinking.
It looks like the nobles got out safely.
Well done. With the nobles safe, my guards can storm the camp without worry. We won't have any trouble rounding up the rest of these Red Rook thieves. Here, compliments of the Daggerfall Watch.
Oh, thank you very much. Unfortunately, it looks like it's a set of stamina gear, so it's not going to do me any good. Well, at least not for now. There is a new system that's about to come out on the 1st of November called the Armory, in which case then that stamina gear actually will come in handy. I'm looking forward to it. Okay. So we can go to Crosswitch, or there's also, there we go, Aldcroft. Let's see, which one is closer? Looks like Aldcroft is closer, so I'm going to go ahead and head there first. And then later, we can see about going to Crosswitch.
Off we go.
Oh, you know what? Something I should do first, before I forget. Let me get her daily riding training. Her mount is not very fast. In fact, I dare say that I think she runs faster than the mount does. So I'm trying to endeavor to get her trained up. The way the training system works is that you're able to get a lesson every day, and this one will probably be closer. Or if you get it from the Crown Store, you can get as many as you want to buy.
How long I've been looking for you?
Oh, shoo, Stuka. We're not done with the base game yet, so we're not going on to any DLC.
There's an urgent task for you.
Did you come here for crafting certification?
Trying to do these in order. Alright, there we go. So we have train for speed. So it gives her a little bit more speed. Yeah, she's still only 18%, so you know what? I'll just let the mount rest.
Yes, my vision dream speaks true. You are the one my mistress seeks.
Excuse me, please. I have a message for you.
Actually, while we're here, you know what? Here, let's just dive into a delve real quick. I would like to get a set of tickets for the day, for the event. Oh, also, if they're available out here, you can also get tickets outside as well. Let's see, are these guys going to be courteous enough to be hanging around? No, I don't see them. I was kind of hoping they would be, but... Sometimes Molag Bal will, like, beam down little...
Let's not get separated. I'd rather not be alone in this place.
incursion forces at different locations, and if you face a couple of waves, a little boss shows up, and you can get tickets from that little boss, so you don't even have to go into a delve, a dungeon, a trial. This one is particularly popular because the delve boss is accessible right inside. You don't have to go through a lot in order to get to them. Notice how the path here is all clear, because players are just coming in and just killing everything constantly. And as you can see, there's a whole bunch of people waiting to be able to get that Del boss. So I gotta be quick. It's like, hurry up and spawn so we can kill you.
I don't like change, especially without my consent.
Oh, here we go. Woo, that was quick. And there we go. Have a couple more event tickets. Alright. Oh, well, actually, you know what? While we're here, let's see. Oh, she already has the... I guess I must have picked it up already, although it looks like there's a quest down here. Let me go grab that. I am after all the quests here. I was thinking that there was a sky shard, but I must have picked it up already on this character. It was a few episodes ago, so I forget. Here we go. B. Looted, whoops. Oh, come on, I'm trying to read that note. How discourteous. Bad manners has a price. Alright. B. Loot as much from the Elysian Tower as you can. We need resources to take to our new allies. We will control the manor north of Dellen's Mill. How do you say this one? Noa Lamoon? Leme? I don't even know how to say it. Manor. By the time you're done. Flank the Daggerfall guards when you get here. T. I should find the guards near the manor. Okay, so this quest leads us to... I don't know. Oh, there it is. By the manor.
Burn it!
Being a necromancer seems like overkill, but for me the best kill is overkill. Yeah, see, this boss's life is measured in seconds, so... Come on, let's get out of that entanglement. Yeah, because of this event and everybody wants their tickets, that poor boss is just being farmed, you know. There's no nice way to say it. Just wholesale slaughter. Okay, let's see, where are we headed to? To the northeast, as a matter of fact. Oh, also it shows up on our compass there at the top of the screen, so... As you can see, Fluffy is well motivated, so she just runs without that mount. The mount would just slow her down. Well, that is until we get around to training the mount a little bit better.
We have orders to clean up this nest of rats. Good job back there.
Oh, I found this note under the Elysian Tower.
Red rooks under Elysian Tower? These
Oh,
bandits continue
Elysian.
poking their noses where they don't belong. Thanks for letting us know. It provides context to this attack, and now we can watch for any reinforcements from the tower.
Oh, he must have just gotten here. Oh, and this is where we just were. So apparently I had missed the... That quest was intended to bring us here to start the one that I just finished. You can do them out of order. So I'm basically just questing until all the exclamation marks for quests go away. Legacy of Baleborn Rock. Well, looks like there's a quest over here that I missed. I was going to go a little bit further north, but maybe I'll clean up these southern quests before doing so. Okay, let's see. Where is our quest marker? It was just here. Okay, it's a little further down the road. And here we are. The add-on I'm using, in case you're curious, is, let's see, where is it? Here we go, Quest Map, which is out of date as always.
This isn't what I had hoped for.
My add-ons are always out of date. This add-on is basically what is putting the markers on the map indicating where quests are. In the past, I would play ESO, and I'd play through an area, and I would think, hey, surely I'm done here, and I would move on. I'd come back months later, and then see a quest that I'd never seen before, and thinking, good grief, how many quests are there that I must have passed by? So this character's goal is to play every quest in ESO. So I figured this add-on will help me find them all to ensure that I don't forget any.
Nothing like finding out that the family estate you inherited is nothing but a pile of ruins. And here I thought my life was finally taking a turn for the better.
What do you mean?
I just found out that this land belongs to me. You see, my father recently passed away. I was reading his journals and learned of this place. I wasn't sure why he kept it a secret until I got here.
What did you find out?
This place is haunted. Makes my skin crawl just getting near the damn place. There are imps everywhere, and the whispers, they threaten me, warn me to stay away. But this is my land now. No bodiless voice is going to make me leave.
Maybe I can find out what's going on. Being an altruistic Khajiit, obviously there won't be any coin involved.
Bailborn always pays for services rendered. This place might look like a ruin to you, but it's a part of my family. It's all I have left.
Well, if there's coin involved, I will definitely help you. Where should I begin?
Search the ruins. See if you can find a ghost wandering around, or wailing, or rattling chains, or doing whatever ghosts do. Do you think I should hire a priest to perform some kind of ritual? Owning a haunted estate is all rather new to me.
Well, I can handle it, but why didn't you send your guards in?
Damn ghost won't let them in. Why else would I be standing out here?
Do you know what the spirit wants?
That's like asking me why my father Maurice was such a bastard. There are things we aren't meant to know. When the voice whispered to me, it said that the land was no longer mine.
Any idea what that means?
According to my father's journal, this property has belonged to my family for centuries. But Maurice was also a lying bastard whose death was long overdue. He was known for only telling half the story.
All right, well, I guess we have a mystery on our hands. Angry Ghost says a place belongs to them. I'm not sure any court of law will recognize a deed of ownership from a ghost, so it's like, sorry, property is relinquished when you die. Besides, possession is 9/10 of the law in most cases. Whoever's got it can keep it.
Hand in hand, we snuck through the gardens and sat on a bench beneath the moon. The way he looked at me sent shivers down my spine. Our love is forbidden. Still, we care for each other deeply. He plans to tell his parents of our love soon.
I've returned, my love. I missed you so much.
I wonder what that's about. A forbidden love? Like Romeo and Juliet? Hopefully not as tragic.
Maurice, what is this? It's beautiful.
My mother's necklace. She gave it to me. Told me to give it to the woman who would become my wife.
Is this what I think it means? Oh, Maurice, this is the happiest day of my life.
Now, what befell them, I wonder? Probably nothing good. Let's see. Figure out how to get up to this last one here. Here we are. Out of the way, imps. Okay, let's see what our final one reveals here.
I didn't steal your necklace, my lady. I swear to you. Your son gave it to me. Maurice, please tell her.
Silence! My son would never give my necklace to a lowly serving girl. I don't know which is worse, your lies or your thieving fingers.
Maurice, please. Tell her of our love. The time we've spent together. Why won't you say anything?
I'm sure she didn't mean to steal it. She's been working awfully hard. Perhaps exhaustion.
Enough! I'll hear no more excuses. Punish her with the whip, and then lock her in the tower.
Wow, so he didn't tell Mom, and he didn't want to tell Mom, and then allowed his supposed love to be punished unjustly? What a horrible guy. And then she was locked in the tower after being whipped. Oh, and this is her skeleton. Claudie's last entry. I never told Maurice. I was waiting to surprise him, after the family accepted our love and blessed our union. But that never happened, and Maurice never found out about our baby. Now he'll never know. I can't believe what a coward he turned out to be. He couldn't stand up to his mother, not even to save the life of the woman he loved. Instead, he didn't say a word and left me in this tower to rot. I never should have trusted a Baleborn. I thought about calling the guards and telling them the truth. But I don't want my child to grow up to be a Baleborn. I won't allow that. I'm dying. I pray that any who hear my plea. I don't expect an answer, but I want our deaths to be avenged. Somehow. Some way. I'll make the Baleborns pay. Well, that sounds like a curse to me. Alright, so off this direction here. Excuse me, coming through. Khajiit on a mission. Yoink, I'll take that.
That wasn't such a good idea. It wasn't necessarily a bad idea, but it was most definitely not a good idea.
What happened to you?
After you entered the ruins without any trouble, and I'm not counting the imps, mind you, I assumed that the spirit had fallen asleep or something. Anyway, as we stepped inside, we were hit with a wave of incredible force. It hurt. A lot.
The spirit belongs to a woman who died here after your father mistreated her.
Great. Just great. If you shake my family tree, my father wouldn't be the only bastard to fall out of it. But he might be the worst. We have to reason with this spirit. Show her that I'm not the one who wronged her, and I don't deserve her wrath.
Well, maybe you should just leave her in peace.
What? Why would I do that? That's a foolish idea. A Baleborn never abandons his property. We need to get rid of her, explain our side, but I'm not really sure how to communicate with a spirit. Maybe you could summon her or something.
And how do you suggest I do that?
You just... well, you... damn, I don't know. Head back to Daggerfall. The Mages Guild there has a library. They must have a book or a scroll or something that has the information we need.
Well, I guess I could. As a matter of fact, I need to go to Daggerfall so that I can empty out my bags a bit. I'm still carrying a lot of junk around. Mostly things that I want to deconstruct, so this is a fortuitous turn of events. So here, we'll head back to the city. And let's see about emptying a few things out.
Off we go.
Oh, that's right. You know what? Sorry, that's a reflex. Ah, Stuga!
I'm just glad there were some survivors at the mill. It could have been so much worse.
I'm always used to mounting up on my mount. However, like I said, in her case, she runs faster than the mount does. Whoops, I was hoping I could jump that.
The guild requests your help.
Ugh, I'm going to be tormented by these quest givers until I give in to them. Okay, I can do a little research. She only has one research slot, so that's pretty easy. Oh, whoops. I forgot to check. There we go. I can deconstruct that. I'm trying to free up slots in her inventory by deconstructing things that she can't research anymore. Well, or that I should say that she has already researched and doesn't need. I'm saving the level one, the CP160 items for other characters, because we're seeing not only the contents of her bags, but also the contents of her bank as well. And here, let's kick off some research here. Training, huh? I always like getting the training trait as much as possible. Oh, whoops. Let's see, did I check? Yes, I guess I did. All right, and same thing here for the clothing station. I guess here there are more things to deconstruct. Oh, but I'm going to leave the Axiom robes alone, because those are part of my leveling sets. And the shirts of the Seducer. Yeah, these are all part of my leveling sets, so we're going to leave those be for now. Let's see, trying to find one that dropped naturally. Ah, here we go, Forgotten Adventurous Leggings. So when you research something to discover how to be able to create things with that trait, it deconstructs that item and destroys it. So I'm actually freeing up inventory space by flagging things for research. So she'll take them apart and they're no longer in her inventory anymore. Let's see, where is... I think this is jewel crafting. Oh, no, enchantments, huh? Oh, actually maybe it's both? Well, here's jewel crafting. And here we go. Let's go with arcane. Oh, yes, it's both. And here's our enchanting table. Now, enchanting is a little different in that glyphs, they drop from quest rewards. You find them on various different corpses and whatnot, and to me, they are all junk. The only glyphs I ever use are the ones I make myself. Oh, shoot. I keep wanting to get on the mount, but the mount is slow.
What do you want?
Okay, so we're off to the Mages Guild to see if we can find a book to help us figure out how to summon this poor hapless spirit and say, look, you know what? Someone else owns the land now.
I've been looking for you.
Oh, Stuga.
Comrade, a word.
Shoo.
If you came for crafting certification, I can assist you.
Eventually I'm going to get get crafting certification just to get him off my back.
Honestly, why fight a foe up close when you can roast them from afar? Some people call it cowardice. Me? I call it good sense.
Oh, Yupari says, hey, I forgot to tell you, but the voice actor for Mehrunes Dagon follows me on Twitter. Yeah, indeed. How did that come about? You've piqued my curiosity, Yupari. Okay, do you have a book on how to summon spirits?
I do hope you're not dabbling in necromancy. That magic always causes more harm than good. But yes, we probably have what you seek. Check upstairs. That's where we keep books on the arcane arts.
Why, thank you. I'm totally not a necromancer. Promise. All right. I've never actually been to the guild
Honestly,
store. I didn't realize they sold all these staffs. Look, all with the training trait on them. It might be worth it just to buy one to take it apart. Look at this. I've never actually looked at this vendor before in all the time that I've played. So, oh well. I see all kinds of quest starters here. But we'll leave them for another day. Let's focus on the quest we're on. The Reality of Spirits by Falari Ko. I'm guessing that's a Khajiit, a scholar of intriguing mysteries of unusual origins. Our world is strange, but it's also fascinating. Some people conjure fire from their fingertips. Others lift large objects using just the power of their minds. Is it far-fetched to think that people infused with magicka in life could not find a way to step through the barriers of death? That they could sustain their essences and remain capable of communicating with those of us still possessed of life's sweet kiss? Yet my studies indicate that as life fades from our bodies upon death, so too should the magicka depart with our last breath. But we know spirits exist. I have personally encountered more than one haunting stare through the course of my research. I have seen desperate, ghostly eyes full of fear and longing for help. It's almost as if some memory of life still lingered in the spirit form. What if we could communicate with these spirits? What if we could call them to us to ask them why they still haunt a house or a gravesite or a battlefield? I believe I might have found a way to speak to those who have passed on. Perhaps we can finally learn if the dead are truly dead. I intend to learn these secrets. I intend to speak to a spirit and discover what the spirit truly is. Watch for my next book on this subject, Life After Death, Incredible Secrets Revealed. What? This is a commercial? Basically.
A collection of foolish thoughts, that. All to sell more books. Don't expect to find much truth in a tome such as that.
I was starting to think the same thing.
Summoning spirits can be dangerous work. I heard about you. About how you entered the ruins of Baleborn Tower. You must not undo the sacrifices that have already been made. My master sent me to give you advice and guide you to the right decision.
And how do you intend to do that?
By helping you accomplish what the Baleborn has requested. My master sent me to help you summon the spirit. You need to see why the Baleborn curse must not be broken.
And who is your master?
Someone who must remain secret, for now. But time is wasting. You need to understand that this curse must not be broken.
Why shouldn't the curse be broken?
Words are so much less effective than seeing the reality of a thing. Now think carefully before you answer my next question. I need to determine if you can truly summon the spirit of the dead. What is the spirit's name?
Claudie.
Claudie Themond was a quiet woman. She never wanted power or riches. All she wanted was love. A family. A home to call her own. What token did the one she loved give to her? What was the gift that would prove to be her undoing?
A necklace.
Something so ordinary as a piece of jewelry, once promised an eternity of love. And yet it led to Claudie's untimely death. My final question. What drove Claudie to act as she did?
Well, it's not... Well, I guess she wants revenge now, but she was acting out of love for her child, I guess. Or fear. I'll say love.
Love? I hadn't thought of that. Love could have driven her to make the deal she made. Love promised and love betrayed. An interesting theory. I'll take those items. Go on to the gravesite by the Daggerfall Cathedral. We will send Claudie there.
Okay. Well, this should be interesting. Here, let's take the expressway down. Doo-doo. Okay, so the cathedral is not too far from here. So we're going to summon her to the city.
There's an urgent task for you.
Stay away from Stuga. We'll do your quest soon enough, Stuga, but there's a whole lot of base game content first. Claudie.
What is this place? What happened to the tower? What have you done? The Baleborns hired you, didn't they? But you don't understand. You don't know what I gave up to stop them. I lost everything. I lost my baby.
Tell me what happened.
I fell in love with a coward. A Baleborn who couldn't disappoint his mother, even if it meant his beloved had to die. My love turned to hatred in that tower. Before the end, I begged and prayed for someone to help my unborn child.
And someone answered your prayers?
You have to understand. Akatosh, Daedra, it didn't matter who heard me. I just wanted my baby to live.
Then what happened?
I made a bargain. Got my revenge. Saved my baby. The Baleborns deserved to lose what they loved the most. Their wealth. Their lands. I felt my child leave me. I could smell the smoke from the tower. I heard the screams. The deal had been struck.
I'm beginning to wonder if the mage that we just met, if that's her son. The Baleborns are different now.
The Baleborns don't change. That family carries evil in its heart. Let them all rot. The ward and the waterfall will always keep the Baleborns away. The Master made it with his own blood.
The Master? What happens if I remove the ward?
No! You can't! The Master won't let you. My baby. What would become of him? The Master would kill him. I don't believe you would do such a thing. You know the Baleborns are evil. You know that my curse must stand.
Okay, I guess I have a decision. I can break the curse, or I can tell the Baleborn to leave. You know what? I feel compelled by what the Spirit has told me that
I was tired of walking anyway.
I don't feel like helping the Baleborn anymore. He's just there because he's like, look, can you evict this ghost? I want my land. I want some money. It's like, well, there could be another heir to that land if that child is alive.
You know how long I've been looking for you.
Oh, stay away, Stuga. I mean, normally this character skews dark side, but if we were playing Star Wars: The Old Republic, but I just can't do it to the Spirit. If her child is alive after what she went through, her curse stands. Okay, I'm just waiting to see whether or not we're engaged. You want to fight? Okay, you want to fight. Then die.
What's going on? I was able to get this far, but I still feel the approaching dread and building terror. Did you talk with the spirit?
Your grandmother and father were cruel and heartless. They earned this curse.
I told you my father was a bastard, but what he did happened many years ago. I had no part in that. Why should I have to suffer for what he did? It doesn't matter. Listen, you need to convince the ghost to move on.
Maybe this curse should stand.
Please, convince the spirit that we suffered enough. My mother ordered the hired guards to reclaim this place no matter the cost. It's out of my hands. These men will kill anyone who gets in their way.
Your guards don't frighten me. The curse must remain in effect.
Damn it, I tried to warn you. Remember that. I tried. I'm leaving before the ghost makes my head explode or something. I'd run if I were you.
Let's see.
Useless, the both of you. We'll handle this ourselves.
Oh, do tell, huh?
That's in competition.
And that's what you get. Anybody else want to have an issue? Alright, and we are now at level 32. Oh, I can't preview these things, and it's pretty hard to guess what these things will end up looking like. Dark of the Moons, huh? Oh, here, I'll go with that. The colors never end up looking on, when they're dyed on the costumes, like anything I would expect, so it's a shot in the dark as I choose a free color there. Ah, good, we have a couple more points. Let's see. I'm looking to see if there are any passive abilities, racial abilities, weapon passives, anything that's open. Nope, apparently. So we can choose an active ability. Currently, I don't really have much of a back bar to speak of. Oh, actually, there's one thing I've been waiting to see if it becomes available. Ta-da! The Spirit Mender. I've been wanting this little guy for a while. The Spirit Mender basically flies around behind you, heals everybody in your party. Pretty good if you want to be, well, a healer. Let's see. Okay, that one's a self. Here, we can do it for the area. Because I was thinking of doing some dungeons as a healer. Oh, you know what? That's right. We also have, here we go, passives for armor. Spell resistance, increase weapon and spell critical. That pays dividends forever, because we're always fighting.
Every Baleborn who dares to return to this land shall fall.
What happened here?
The Baleborn heir. He could have been my son, if Maurice had only stood up to his evil mother. Instead, he let her lock me in that tower. What happened? Only what was meant to be.
But what happened to Aethel?
He ran headfirst off this cliff. The curse remains in place, just as Takneen promised when he first appeared to me in the tower. You know, I never asked what happened to my child. It's comfort enough that Takneen continues to honor our bargain.
Why didn't the curse affect me?
You aren't a Baleborn. Besides, we believed that you would do the right thing. I hope my child grew up with the same virtues that you demonstrated here. Thank you.
So, this must be the Daedra with whom she made a bargain.
A pact was forged here many years ago. No Baleborn may walk this land. Any of that bloodline who ignore this decree shall be dealt with harshly.
So you made the deal with Claudie?
My master made the deal. I am merely the messenger that carried out his orders.
What happened to Claudie's child?
He serves at my master's side. But as long as the child remains useful, I shall honor the bargain that was struck.
Why help Claudie? The Dremora are evil.
Evil? Such a mortal way of thinking. I exist to serve a purpose. Right now, that purpose is to ward this land from the Baleborn. When my master commands it, my purpose will change. That is not good or evil. It simply is.
Good and evil are a matter of perspective. There's Aethel there at the bottom. His body broken, his soul released. And this land remains cursed forever. Oh, let's see. I see in Twitch chat, Yupari said regarding the Mayroom's Dagon voice actor, I wish I could say there is something amazing story behind it, but he just returned the favor. So I guess you followed him and he followed you. Oh, and Yupari further says, did you see Hack the Minotaurs Magicka Warden XP farm build? No, I have not. I've been a little busy this week, so I'll have to catch up and see his latest video. Hack the Minotaur, if you've never seen him, has a channel where he shows various different really interesting builds for ESO. In fact, his channel is probably going to be more interesting than ever because once the armory system goes into effect in tomorrow, then we will be able to change our loadouts on our characters like you change socks. So you could be Magicka, and then you click the button, and now you're stamina. Click the button, now you're health-based, vampire, werewolf, whatever. And so I plan to kit out Fluffy here with every possible spec that I can. So for right now, I've been leveling her as Magicka because it's very, very easy. But we're also going to try stamina, tanking builds, everything. Lycanthropy, vampirism. She's going to do it all. After all, she's here to enjoy all the quests of ESO. And those various different things have quests associated with them. Let's see. Here's a quest, the Dagger's Edge. Whoops, I keep summoning this mount. It's a reflex. Eventually I'll break myself of it. Of course, by the time I do, then suddenly the mount will actually be useful. But for now, she runs fast enough that I don't even need the mount. You wouldn't know it by her physique. I mean, if I ran this much in real life, I should be burning some calories. Probably would be good if I did. Here we are.
Hey, you. Want to make a bit of gold?
Well, that depends. What do I have to do?
Stranger, a word. You look like the courageous type. I have an opportunity. You're sober, aren't you? Good. Are you interested in taking on a contract?
Oh, you know what? Let's see. I am, however, I am looking at the time here, and this is probably a good spot to end this video. So we'll go ahead and we'll leave off here, and we'll pick it up next time here on Joe's Super Fantabulous PC Gaming Channel, where we'll have more fun questing throughout Elder Scrolls Online, as we have fun doing all the quests in ESO. See you next time.